Hi there guys, it's Helen from Slim and Stylish and I'm here today with another Christmas project for you. So this is an Advent Christmas project. This is one of my first projects. It's coming to you on the 2nd of December, so this is the second one. And it's this gorgeous box. I will be doing a project every day of December to coincide with Advent from the 1st to the 24th. So if you want to catch up with any of my projects, just press subscribe and you will get all of these come to you on a daily basis. There are links to all of them, or as this is the second one, there will be links put up to all of them in my blog when they all go live, so you will be able to see them. And this is my first one. This is a gorgeous box. It is 3 inches wide by 3¼ inches high, so I've got a feeling that's because I've put tall stuff in it, otherwise it would be 3 by 3. So if you come in, I've just got some treats. I've got a Cadbury Snow Bites there, I've got some Turkish Delight in it, I've got some little Santa Claus, I've just got some little goodies. And I've used the gorgeous Year of Cheer suite. I love this. The foil snowflake, some of the gold sequins, and I've embossed. I have done a lot of glitzy stuff recently. I am loving them. And gold and silver together I haven't usually done, but this I love. So let me show you how to make this box. It is so simple, but it is also very thick. It's double, so there are 2 DSPs on each bit, so it's a very sturdy box, and I will show you how to do it. So you need your scoring tool, okay, and you need a sheet of DSP. I'm using the exact same ones. So this is from the Year of Cheer suite, so this is going to be for the base, and this is 9 inches by 9 inches. I'm going to turn it the other way around because I don't want to score on my foil side, okay, and I want to score it. It's 9 inches by 9 inches square, and I want to score it at 3 inches. And it's 6 inches. Okay, and then I want to turn it and also score it at 3 inches and 6 inches. Okay, so what you want to do now with this is you want to fold it and burnish all the sides. I will come to doing the lid in a second, but I want to get the base done first. I am loving these sheets of paper. I bought all of the papers from the autumn winter catalogue. Love them all, but this one I have used in the majority of my projects, and it's just so pretty. I'm going to come in with some bigger scissors because it is a 3-inch gap, and I would like to go straight up. So what you want to do is, these are going to be your tabs like a normal box, but you're going to do it like a bit of a windmill. So straight up on this side, okay, and across to make yourself a tab, like that. Okay, and then you're going to want to turn it and go straight up here. Okay, so you're doing the same cut each time. If you want an easier way to see it on the video, I'll explain a windmill cut to you. Just finish doing that. Okay. So the windmill cut is, this tab will fold over to there, that tab will fold over to there. I'm going to cut this one so that tab will fold over to there. Okay, that's what I mean by a windmill cut. I think it's just me that uses the phrase windmill cut. Because it reminds me of those little windmills that you used to make and stick on sticks and put in a garden. You always used to cut them like this. Okay, so then this one will cut so it folds onto there. Okay, you straight up and you just tabbing in. Alright, I'm going to come along and I'm just going to tab along the outside because you've heard me say it, it gives you no room to manoeuvre if you're straight at the top. As if you just make yourself a little flap. You don't have to be as precise and perfect, and the end result looks exactly the same because this is the inside. Okay. So I'm only cutting thinly off the sides there, but a little bit nonetheless. Just put that in the bin. Right, so that's how you've done it, and each of these are 3 inches by 3 inches. So if you did this with cardstock and you wanted to put pattern paper on the outside, you would need 2 3/4 inches just so that you got a bit of the cardstock, but I've used DSP and this is strong enough. So I'm going to come in with my fast fuse and I'm going to put my fast fuse along each of the tabs. Okay. Oh, my fast fuse is getting a bit sticky. I hope it doesn't mean I've got to put a refill in, because they're a little bit away from my desk. Oh, it does, look. I knew it. These are so simple to change. For those who didn't see what I did, I just opened the shell of it up and grab a refill. Okay, oh, I've just put the refill down. Oh dear, it's not going well for me today. I've just put that down on the project. So I'm just going to come in, open my box. Okay. So you just place this back on the spindly bits that the other ones just come off. And then you just put the case back on. It's so simple to change. You can go again. It doesn't normally pull, so I did know that it was coming towards the end. Of course, you might get one of these because I'm doing a Christmas present for everybody who shops with me throughout December. So if you've shopped with me, I know that I wrap some fast fuse up. I've also wrapped some stamp sets up and some blocks, and I've wrapped up quite a few inks. So it's a complete lottery. You don't know which one you're going to get, but everyone who spends me will get a present no matter how much they spend. So you want to take each flap now, bend it in and bring this up. And that's what I meant by saying it's a sturdy box, because you have got 2 pieces of DSP on each side because you did the windmill. Okay, if you hadn't done the windmill and they'd have all gone in, you'd have had 3 pieces or 4 pieces on one side and none on the others. So just put that in. Okay. And there, that's your box. I'm just going to go along and make sure it's all stuck in. Quite like it to be sturdy, and it is. It's a thick box, that. Okay, you want to do the lid. So the lid is 5 1/16 of an inch. Okay, that 1/16 is quite important because it means that it will just be a slight bit bigger than the base. Okay, so there you go. It's on 1/16, and you want to do this at 1 inch, and you want to score it at 1 inch all the way around. Okay, be firm when you're scoring it because this is very thick DSP. You're not going to go through it, but it's better to have one crisp line through than a couple of jagged lines because it is thick. Okay, so you just want to burnish this, and it's the same idea as what you did for the base, but obviously thinner. So you're going to be doing your windmill again. I use my thinner snips this time because it's not as far up. It's a bit easier to manage. I've noticed that whenever I've done a project and my friends have seen it, they say, oh, it's so small, it must be really fiddly. The smaller ones are the easier ones because you can manage them. It's the big ones that get fiddly and messy. And when you make the big boxes that are bigger than your hands, that's where you get them stuck to you. So the smaller ones are always the easier ones. Okay. So again, there's your windmill, bit folding each way. Okay, you want to turn that around again, and you want to come back in with your fast fuse, and you want to fast fuse each tab. Okay, and then seal them all in. So this box has got quite a few chocolates that I've put in it, but I've done so many advent projects now because they're all pre-scheduled. They're all going to be coming to you every day, but I've done the majority of them while doing this one. And I have got through so many sweets. Sorry, I'm completely off the camera there, muttering away. I've folded them all in like I did the bottom, if you couldn't see that, because I was doing it here where I could see it and not where you could see it, but that's created the box lid there. Okay, and then that just fits on there quite nicely. All right, so it's a tight fit, but you can use it, but it just means it's not going to fall, it's not slippy. Okay, so that's the box. What I'm going to do, and what I did on this one, is I silver embossed this saying here, Happy Christmas to all and to all a good night. This features on the Santa's suit here, and as a heads up, this is another stamp set that I have wrapped up and I have put in the lottery. Well, not in the lottery because you're going to win either way. I've put it in my sack of goodies for you for Christmas, so you might get that one. So I've put that on the top and I've done it in silver embossing, so I'm just going to get some scrap white. I think that will be more the size. Okay, get my embossing buddy. Alright, I've already got the stamp on my block. It uses a B block. There's my first mark. I'm just going to stamp that down. Okay. Bring in my silver embossing powder. There we go. I am a liability with embossing powders. It's why I've only got a bit out, because I'm not a liability while I'm using it, but I put it to the side and I'm bound to knock it over. And it's a pain to clear back up again, embossing powder is. So there we go. Just going to use my heat gun. So you might be best to turn the volume down because I know it's quite loud and quite noisy, but I won't be long and I'll be back with you. There we go. When it goes quite quick. So it's in the 1 3/8 of an inch circle that I'm using, and it's quite a tight fit to that. Okay. There we go. Punch that out. And then I've just got some scrap glimmer paper, which is here, which is our silver glimmer paper. And I'm using the 1 1/2 inch circle. Okay, and that's for that. I'm going to put some fast fuse on this because even though it's with the thinner Whisper White, it is quite awkward to stick anything to our glimmer paper, and I found that fast fuse is better. Liquid glue doesn't seem to hold, and glue dots don't seem to work that great either. So I'm just going to do that. Put it down and I'll just run my bone folder over the back so that it's definitely stuck. Right, I'm using the foil snowflakes from the holiday catalogue. They've got them in the silver and in the gold but the back is also just absolutely beautiful. It's like a woody white texture, and I quite like that. I'm going to be using the gold. There it is with the woody white texture, and there it is with the gold. I'm not using the silver because I've used the silver glimmer paper. I don't want too much silver on my box. So I found to adhere this, the best thing to use was our mini glue dots. Okay. If you look at where the circle goes to on there in the centre, I can go anywhere up to these eyes with my glue dots. So I'm just going to adhere 4 of them on. Where's my silicone mat? I never remember to use it and then complain when I get everything stuck everywhere. So I'm just going to put 1 glue dot there. Glue dot there. I'm actually going to put 4 on just to make sure it holds. 1 glue dot there. And come around, just put another one on that corner there. I don't know where I've dropped it. There it is. Okay. I'm going to stick that onto my box like that. There we go. I'm going to put another glue dot in the middle, just there for the sequin trim. Now what I did with the sequin trim is I measured it against the box because I wanted some hanging over and I wanted it hanging past on each side. Because the box is a square, I can just use this one to measure the next one out. So you want 2 strips. I can tell you what length I've done these. I've done them at 6.5 inches roughly. And you want to put them in the middle and drop it over like that and just stick it into the glue dot. Okay. Put another glue dot on the centre. On top of that. And then stick the next one on. Okay, so you've got it like that. I'm then going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals to pop this up. There we go. I think I used the mini Stampin' Dimensionals on that one, so I had one in all 4 corners, but it doesn't matter which one you use. Because you're just going to pop that onto there like that. Okay, and that's your box. I think it's beautiful, and I have 2 little godchildren that are going to love that. So I actually have 2 of everything, if I can just find them under my desk, and 2 Turkish delights. Got a little net of, oh, I've got another little net of them somewhere. I don't know where I've put it. But yes, that's going to be for my 2 goddaughters, I think, for Christmas. Okay, let me know what you think. And if you do like them, don't forget I'm bringing a project every day for December. So do hit the subscribe button and you'll get a notification with each project. Or just head on over to my blog for all the measurements and details and to see all the other projects. Thanks, guys. Bye.